charmed and compulsed.
Fanatic is what he's using. He's using the term fanatic, which is an epic handbook diplomacy check thing.
But yes, she lets you pull the hair.
Okay.
She smirks. Fetches a little like martini glass. She bids you to put the hair inside. The servant is standing there with the martini glass on his tray. You're not keeping it.
He picks up the martini glass and he's basically,
yep.
He's keeping it. Hair in a fancy martini glass.
I see. She looks to the wizard.
Apologies for the disruption.
Yeah, she didn't like that at all.
That's fine.
Thogrim may have something that looks like a cannon in his hands.
All right, so Brennos knows Svard, so we're just walking by. no time for this.
There's like a when Brennos just walks by her. She just, it's all right.
Yeah, she's got the cult of I got money version of I've got a cult of personality.
She goes back to sit back down, and people are lining up to provide hair for you.
Okay. Grab it from Svard. I'm assuming.
You think I'm a doppel thing, huh?
Just making certain we're not.
Right,
Fair for everyone.
You just got upset that you weren't invited to the party.
It's not the worst company in here, although it's a wee bit bright, don't you think?
They like to see the stars.
That's true. Been some time.
Who is this?
Oh, Chabella, this is Brennos.
Brennos offers his hand.
She looks at it. She shakes your hand. I heard that you threw a hammer at our soul forger.
He was infested, but I did.
She nods.
He wasn't himself.
Svard's laughing at that. She looks really pissed off. You're rather loud, she says.
I hope you understand the necessity of the sacrifice made by providing the choices you do.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Inquisitor, but I hope that my nodding my head will be sufficient.
I like this character. I do.
Blessings of the morning,
yes.
Summon, and you'll take a hair.
As to you, may they forgive you for your deeds.
Thank you very much.
Forgive all of us.
Svard's just laughing.
It's quite uncomfortable here.
The 200 people that are in this place have all lined up to give you their hairs. And the butler is now standing beside you, telling you all of their names and their proper spellings. The party ends up moving inside, and you still have this line of people congoing outside to where you're standing and going back into the party.
Thogrim will help him out. He'll be writing the names and like
Where's the
doing
one
documentation.
named Bram? No. Where's the one named Bram? Alphabetical order by first name. Where's Bram?
I'm sorry, the guests have already queued. He might be inside or at the back of the line.
Sorry, we've got all night. we are gonna collect stupid hair.
Thogrim was like, look at him like, seriously, I don't understand what the fuck. I have crafting to do, you know. There's some shit on my list. I have to pay for this by not sleeping tomorrow. You understand?
Well, how do you call it? Vicious compliance or like malicious compliance?
It's malicious compliance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pay my fine with
Okay.
pennies.
Next is the staff.
Yeah. Well, the staff are all in the
Perfect.
line, and
Yep.
you're pretty sure a couple of drunk people hop back into line just so that they could talk to people that were in the line. And
Are there any kids in the house?
No.
Damn it.
I don't know why that was funny. So.
Those being jerks.
Cut. Where are you guys going after that? Bram ends up not being in the line. He just.
Oh yeah, that's fine. We are. Bram is going to get an extra special visit from the Inquisition. So we are. Okay, that is it for this evening.
All right, so you return back. Nobody at the residence was a doppelganger.
That's fine. I've got. I'm going to make a note of a catalog of hair from dwarvish fancy folk near the Ember Sunders.
Yep. Mark, under the correspondence and divinations, there's the retainer contract for the Steelrose Expeditionary League. This is what Quintessa was able to negotiate with
Barnabus.
No, Quintessa with the Imperial Administrator.
Under.
And now it is time for the group to vote, and I don't know why you're sharing.
What?
You might not want to share your product key. That's the thing.
It got shared. So.
It was the enter your product
I
key.
didn't pay it.
It appeared right above the tiny bit of window that we're projecting the map to.
The only thing on there was an email address, but I think it's okay.
All right. So there's Barnabus, Eamon, Brennos, Thogrim. We need a Sunny. We need a Slake, a Cog. We need a Widgers. Amadeus isn't here.
I'm just saying that pulling hair out of kids is funny.
Oh, I see.
I do it to my kids.
Oh,
I honestly thought you were gonna go see if they would tell you if Bram was there, because kids can't keep a secret.
What was that?
Yeah, he's over there.
Hiding under the kids' table or something.
Did that servant have a name? And was he dwarf or human?
He was human.
Human servant of the Ember Sunders. I think he gets brought in for extra questioning just for fun.
Okay.
No.
His name was Arleno.
Arleno. Oh no. Are you partial to legs?
Yeah, that contract looks good. It's not worth fighting over. It's all good.
Is that everyone? Slake, Cog, Thogrim, Sunny, Amadeus gone, Barnabas, Brennos. Oh, I need the two Imperials. We're on the Overlook map. I've just collected everyone together. Okay, Contessa needs everyone to basically vote and say yes to this contract, which you agreed to in principle, but it does get the entire party together. You guys meet again at the Gilded Lily, where all the Darbians are geeking out about the victory of the trial and for love of Barnabas, and jockeying amongst themselves about who contributed the most to Barnabas' success.
Barnabas contributed the most.
All right, second most.
Your friends are assholes, you know.
Oh, it's funny. I was going to say the same thing about your friends. Oh wait, you don't have any. That's so sad for you.
Dwarves don't make many friends, but when they make them for life.
I'm sure you'll have one day. It'll be wonderful.
All right. Why are we?
Headbutt each other, braid each other's beards.
Why are we here with all the fancy pantses?
I'm not sure, but I'd like to get back to the Citadel, if you don't mind.
I've got a champion whose life to make it a little bit extra hard. Didn't we already agree on this? What are we doing?
I wanted to look over the contracts. Everything is good. We just got to sign.
Are these real ones?
What do you mean?
I just making certain they're not forgeries.
Barnabus examines them, ignoring whatever he's getting at.
Oh, the last thing I just added was Contessa becomes part of the league, effectively.
Barnabus is all. We are at this time when we write in Quintessa, we are going to write out Agony as
missing.
Given we don't know what he's up to, let's not be associated with it, eh?
Aye, it's a good idea there.
What happened to us trying to find him?
Well, when we find him, we'll see what happens then.
All right.
What are we doing with oh God. Not
Amadeus, you dummy.
Wait,
Oh,
Amadeus.
yeah, him too, he's gone.
So it's just that easy. A stroke of the pen and you're gone.
Yeah, look, I just crossed him out and initialed. That's all it takes.
Well, he
He brings the quill up to your name. Do you want it? I can do it.
He did give Amadeus one of the best deals that he could, given the circumstances.
Okay. The two associates, Val and Eamon, who are not full members of the league, go and chat in the corner while you guys do your business.
What else can be stroked out with a pen?
Half those guys in the other room.
I'm pretty certain a good half of them I can take with one pen swipe.
I'm sure you could, and I'm fairly certain at least half of them could ruin your entire life with a pen swipe, so...
All right, why are we here? We already agreed to this. Amadeus is gone, Agony's gone.
I don't know, I didn't call this meeting.
Quintessa did.
I just wanted to see where we're going from this point forward.
She also needs you guys to sign the damn document to make it official. And is there a vote on it, or just everyone's like, "Yep, looks fine"?
It's what she offered. Aside from the staff, it's a little shitty, but we're good little Imperials.
So this will not put us into conflict with, like, the dwarves, the council, or any of that kind of stuff, right? We're not declaring war on Overlook or nothing.
Well, I suppose that depends on if the Imperium declares war on Overlook. That is hardly unlikely.
Yeah, didn't we kill all the assholes that tried to take over this place?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Most of them. All right. Bruce will sign the thing.
Barnabus signs.
Thogrim will sign.
Okay, it's probably like 2 witnesses and 1 person for the league.
Oh, you two are nothing. You can sign as witnesses. Eamon and Val. Lazy. And what's your name? Vlad. Come over here, sign this.
All right, so the 2 witnesses sign.
You know, there's still a conflict if a wizard starts starts casting spells at me. I'm gonna make him toothless before headless.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take away your right to defend yourself, obviously. Also doesn't give you the right to go out killing random wizards.
Oh, one could dream.
Dream away.
Which is a far cry from when we first met him. And it was, I'm going, where are you going? To kill random wizards. What is a legitimate response?
Well, you know, after months and months of adventuring with you guys, and you basically don't let them.
Where you? I'm going to go kill some random wizards. Don't do that.
Besides, I've been thinking,
He says to Cog, leans in.
if we get to know this stupid Imperial Administrator, maybe she knows where, who is.
That might be useful.
Yeah,
She could help us.
it's dangerous when I start thinking.
Yes. Yes, it is, actually. But I'm with you. Iron Brothers.
Alright, is that it? We're gonna go kill some Bargles now.
Oh, if you feel like it.
I've got 2 bit of inquisiting left to do.
All right.
Where is it? Barnabus. There's a wily one. I need to find. Actually, there's 2 bits I need. How do I put a travel restriction on someone via the Inquisition-y paperwork? I've never done it.
Well, given that we are under martial law, you can go and pick them up and put them in prison. That should restrict their leaving very much.
Perfect. Okay.
And the other bit?
I'm looking for Bram Ironfill. He weaseled away from me last night, I'm pretty certain. And not a big fan of the whole weaseling.
Well, have you tried the Ironfell estate?
No.
Would you, the dwarf who has lived here his entire life, like me, the human who moved here last year, to tell you where that is?
Oh, it's good to see you, Mark.
If you'd kindly.
One moment, I'll get the map.
He's a very good geographer.
Okay, you point out the compound that is the Ironfell residence. It's a Dwarven style edifice.
Yeah. The leader at the Ironfell residence is, and he spits out the clan leader name. I'm assuming with a 62. He can
Bram Ironfell is leader of his clan.
He is the leader. Okay.
Yeah.
Bram is the leader of the clan, so.
Barnabus has overheard that right now his reputation has been tarnished because he was in command of some of the forces that had left Overlook months before the attack.
Should also be under suspicion.
You should.
Yeah, he may not have a great time during the election.
He might have some difficulty during the election. He was leading some of the forces that left the city prior to the attack, so he's under a little bit of suspicion. A bit unfair, Mark, if I might say so.
Also, he hired the wrong group of adventurers. The free riders were much less successful than the, Steelrose Expeditionary League.
He was also the idiot who hired the free riders, so we all know how that went, didn't we?
I have another question. A little one. Small one. Little bitty one.
Yeah.
If I spoke with Lord Clegor de Verac and he was really, upset, would you know any reason why he might be somewhat upset?
Yeah.
Back in the sec, sorry.
Care to enlighten the rest of us, or at least me?
Yeah, he's upset because I threatened him.
All right. He'd rather you didn't do that.
I will make you a bargain.
All right.
I will stay out of Dwarven affairs if you stay out of my affairs, Inquisitor. In fact, I will go so far as to take back my threat and suggest, if you wish, that Clegor de Verac go back to his business dealings as they were. I will even aid him in such if he requires teleportation to renew his signatures. If that's what you wish.
When he says it that way, it sounds funny.
It sounds like a fucking trap, doesn't it? It's the weirdiness. I just leave the dwarves alone. Unless we're fucking up, you know. Let's know if we're fucking up. You know, like the snarky stuff where you're like, oh, you really want to, you know, that kind of. That's useful. You know, but.
So, am I to understand you don't trust me?
Well.
Uh-oh. That question's definitely a trap.
What am I supposed to say? Here's the thing. Yeah, cooking is lovely. Eat all the time. You want to be dead? Pretty straightforward. Put in the food. It'll work.
Yeah.
For the most part, you're doing all the contracting and going, hey, go get the thing. Right? So, obviously, trust you there. The only point we had to, I mean, you're a bit of a prick to some people like
there's a whole room of eggheads that seem to love you for some reason.
Let me give you a tip. See, because you will be inquisiting and you should be asking questions. You need to ask the right questions, and you have not asked me the right question.
What was my question?
The follow-up question to yes, I threatened him was why did I do that?
Well,
all right. Is it safe to ask why?
Well, this is, remember that part where you said, since you're going to be inquisiting, don't inquisit me, just inquisit dwarves. You leave dwarves alone, I'll leave dwarves alone, you leave me alone.
Yeah, you shouldn't have agreed to that. That was stupid.
Well, asking you about why you're doing stuff, that's inquisiting you.
All right. If you're not curious, that's fine with me.
Oh, I'm pretty certain it's something shite. Looking at a fucking devil, man, who's bound to you. And I've had true seeing before, and you've got an imp running around your arm.
I've got a better question. Or a better solution where you don't have to inquisit me. Why don't you ask Lord Verac why I threatened him? What he was up to and what upset me so much that I would threaten a Lord of Overlook.
I'm fairly certain he was going to fuck over Slake.
What?
Because I thought he was going to fuck over Slake. I'm the one who told you I thought I was going to fuck over Slake. Would you stop blinking while looking at me at my free marks cameras?
Oh, yeah. Hang on, I think I can fix that. I can't stand looking at you. There we go.
So eyes.
Wait, did he fuck me over?
Oh, he tried, but I read the contract and I reread it. I had him rewrite it. He was going to take your stake in the mine.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, but that was before we found out what my clan name was. Well, I remembered. Right?
No.
I'm pretty certain that was
Do you remember?
He already knew.
He had you sign a bunch of paperwork because he negotiated a deal for you.
Yeah, so I could get paid.
No. It was so he could get paid with your shares of the mine. You were signing away your clan's rights to what was in that mine.
Okay, Slake is just staring at you, not moving, although he begins to
So I
shake a little
gently
bit.
suggested to him that perhaps while he was dominated, he signed other contracts. Contracts that would be much more punishing if he didn't do what was right, talk to his investors, and play fair.
Wait, do
And
I have
now
a
he's
share?
angry with me.
Do I have a share of the mine or not?
Yes, you do. Don't
Okay.
worry. I've seen to it that your sister can take care of those things for you without your signature. I know administration's not your strong suit.
No, fucking punching people who did me wrong is.
Well, Lord Deverac's one of those people, so punch away.
Oh,
You know how
fuck
there's
that guy.
seals- Just a,
Additionally,
all right.
seeing as you're with the Inquisition, perhaps you would like to say something to the Grand Inquisitor about Lord Verac, given that it was through a portal to the Shadow Realm where the shadow weapons were coming through. Then he took possession of that portal, and the next thing you know, there's gnolls in a property he owns with shadow weapons summoning demons. I don't know. That's a bit suspicious. That's up to you, though, Inquisitor.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's still in that fucking basement of that bar, isn't it?
No, they took it.
Who did?
As I recall, they took it anyway.
They took the property. He took ownership of the property, but how do you take a portal? It's a fucking.
I thought it was a portable portal.
Those were portable.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, I think we went back and checked and it was gone.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I can't.
All right, so he's dirty, rotten. We should hang him up by his toes and eviscerate him, choke him with his own guts.
Well, that's going to be much harder to do once he's on the council. However, I mean, if he was to have a party or something, and because he thinks he's winning or something, and there was a raid while that party was going on.
Val leans into Quintessa. Mother, I'm afraid of the lawyer.
I mean, that would just be terribly embarrassing.
We should be cautious around the lawyer, is what he says.
We should say nothing around the lawyer.
I thought he was the bad guy for a moment, and it turns out he's good.
It's like he was
Widgets in
raised.
the back. And keep listening.
It's like he was raised. It was like he was raised in an imperial court. He's
just the bickering of professors in a lawful evil campus.
Oh no. Okay.
Now, I will leave that with you and the Inquisition, as I have promised not to interfere in Dwarven affairs.
If there is a missing portal that is portable, that is a security risk for Volcanica in general.
I will bring this to the attention. Which is over here like, the fuck?
Also might be Wizard's Way Home, so... Take it back. You can shadow walk. I know you can.
You're from the Shadow Plane?
No. I am from the material.
It's suspicious when you call home that way.
Aren't we all just lovely materialians?
Yes. And I think they call us primes.
Prime's so ostentatious. Happy day, fellow materialian.
Barnabus knows that Val knows at least something about the planes to know what planner people call people from, though. Barnabas also knows that the more derogatory name would be greens, as in, like, they know nothing about the planes.
Okay.
And it's green and, like,
on the
grass
yeah,
and prime material, yeah.
Not so much greenery in the elemental plane of fire.
For instance, yes.
Yes.
Alright, so with that sorted, at least we understand the context there, and that...
All right. So how do we make him bleed?
Well,
Well,
he
if
is-
you want him to bleed, we can get that done. Just the repercussions of it. We need to make sure that if we do it, it's
Yeah, Brennos,
validated by the rest of the dwarves.
Brennos, cover your ears for a second.
Barnabas is just like,
Earmuffs.
Brendo's just gonna like look in the corner and go. "Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo."
So we're gonna go and kill him.
we could do much worse if you like. For a man like that.
Thing is, he didn't use magic. He just used contracts.
Yeah. People make
Humiliation.
contracts way worse than wizards. At least with magic, you know something's wrong.
If he fucks around again, I think that means I get a vote.
Yes, you do get a vote.
Yeah, you do get a vote, says Brendos while staring at the corner. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, you get a vote.
All right, who should I vote for?
That's a good question.
Not Verak.
He pounds his fist at the table, splintering some of the wood.
You'd probably vote for, I don't know, Svard. You'd probably vote for, I don't know, Bagnar. He's never gonna win though. You may or may not. If you vote for Kern, do it quietly. It's up to you though on whether you do.
Are
need to
they
figure out-
are they public votes or are they like?
Each Dwarven clan gets a vote.
Is it
Yeah,
done
but is it
public or
is it
private?
done publicly or? Is
You can cast. Yeah, Barnabas with his knowledge local is got what plus.
plus 62 if he takes 10.
It is a. It is a private vote that is done in a box that is displayed in the public. Sometimes people feel so strongly about the candidate that they'll show the token as they're going, as a sense of loyalty to the person they're voting for. So optionally, public. Now there are some that are really good at spotting, and the tokens all have like symbols on them. So
Yeah. Okay.
of course, only dwarves are allowed in that chamber, and guards. Maybe the Inquisitor would probably be able to stand there and watch, but it would be hard for anyone else who isn't part of the
process.
the process to be in that chamber.
All right. So,
I don't really have a clan. Well, my sister, yeah.
one clan, one vote.
Yeah, you have your sister
That means
the
she's probably in
children-
town, isn't she?
and DM point she resurrected her husband, whether he likes it or not.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just DM point. Yeah,
Is he causing problems because we hate the brickhammers?
no, he's
This
concerned
is
about
like
his
the
wife and
idealized
children.
Romeo and Juliet story and then they all lived happily ever after because all of if they were all.
Well, I imagine when Slate comes over, he makes himself scarce.
The brickhammers wouldn't get a vote because that clan was
No.
determined
But-
exiled.
But Clan Anvilbrow or Anvilwood.
Yeah. Oh, we'll have to send her a message saying she can vote. But I don't want to vote for Dvarak. I don't know. Who gets to vote? Me or her?
You can vote.
You're the elder, you'd vote unless you gave up rights to whatever it is.
I don't know.
Like, get out
Fancy,
of the fucking
Fancy Pants is
corner
the
now.
one that wrote all the documents.
Your sister can vote in your absence.
Right?
You can vote though.
Oh. Okay. All right. Who should I vote for?
I don't care.
Well, they are going to be leading this place.
Well, yeah. Talk to the two dwarves that have been inquisiting the candidates.
What do you think I'm doing? Thogrim! Who are you voting for?
Barnabus will sit there, but he'll be like, "Oh no, that's a bad choice." Like, but I'm not involved.
He's going to judge you, but he's not involved.
Exactly.
Wait, I can vote for Brennos and Thorgrim, right?
Yeah, you could.
Well, that's my vote.
My clan is going to be voting. I have a bit of sway with them.
All right,
Who we're voting for?
If I vote and Brennos votes and your clan votes, that's
So how many votes are there in total?
I
did
don't
catch.
get a vote. I don't have a clan.
I did catch the part of the game where Adam pointed out that Thogrim got like 100,000 gold pieces and shared nothing with his family.
Never thought about it.
Wait,
Then went, here's my pocket change here.
you're an inquisitor and you're a priest of all the gods and you saved this place. Why don't you get a vote? Yeah, what's your clan name, anyways?
Doesn't have one.
Oh,
Bannerton, as far as I'm concerned.
huh.
Barnabus. Brennos has said this before and was telling the truth, and now he's saying this and he's lying. Like he's hiding something when he says don't have one. Because your sense motive is...
You sure about that?
You can multiply my total score by 3 and I still won't get your sense motive.
You sure about that? Haven't been any revelations, perhaps from one of your god friends that come a visiting?
I didn't have a clan. I was raised on the streets.
But
Yeah.
that's not the question, though, is it?
Now, if we find the book, maybe we'll figure something out.
What book?
The Book of a Tree.
Why are you speaking in riddles, Barnabas?
Did he say the
Brennos.
book of a tree? It sounds like a sunny thing.
Barnabas,
like
you're
trees.
the one that actually looted that area of the Mountain Root Temple. You want to give me an int check to see if you remember a book with a tree on it?
Okay. Now, because it's a memory thing, I get to add double my int mod.
This is
Well,
while you guys
35.
were fiddling around with the primeval.
Oh, 1DF. Fucking 20.
1D MF20.
There we go. 42.
Yeah, you passed over that book because the book it was heavy. It had stone pages, and it was blank.
I didn't see anything in that book.
But there was an elven tree in a circle that was on the front of the book, and
Well, I didn't see anything on those pages. Did you?
What time of the month is it?
Lun-
What
lunar-
phase of the moon is it?
lunar cycle.
It's been a while since we've had a lycanthrope who could go mad and kill everyone in the party.
Gee, I missed that.
Yeah, we're just gonna say this just for synchronicity that the moon is full at the beginning of every month. You are 3 weeks away, approximately 10 to 15 days away from a full moon.
Okay. What am I doing on that time slot?
Who? Brennos?
Brennos.
Face punching.
Okay. Can we swap out face punching for fiddle with book and moonlight?
All right, so this is the tree book.
This is the tree book. We're kidnapping Barnabus to say, now take me to the tree book. We're going to fiddle with this in the moonlight.
Okay.
Yeah, Barnabus, you went through a whole library of like a scrapped library of stuff, and you picked out 4 neat volumes that you thought were neat, and the empty book was just, you're like, yeah, whatever.
The empty book with stone pages didn't seem like picking up, worth picking up.
No, it was also very heavy, and you guys were in a hurry, so.
Yeah. Okay.
It's important to Brennos. He's not telling you. It's obviously important, and obviously something to do with his clan name. He's not like.
We'll leave it for now. Well,
It was
switch to a
curious,
Brennos accent.
like somebody went through the pain of like cutting stone really thin, so it was like it could be fit like a book, and then it was like the elvish tree of life on the front of it.
Fabricate will do.
A mixture of dwarven and elven craft, but you were looking for actual writing and knowledge at the time.
Okay, fair enough.
I
All right, we can leave this
saw the
for
book.
now.
So I didn't have a clan. So I didn't have a vote. It's better that way.
Well, even then, you would have to be the head of your clan to get a vote.
Fair enough. It's better this way, and that gives it allows me to be the imperial boot that stomps on throats without them getting too pissed off at the humans. They can pour all their hate on me.
Yes, how wonderfully authoritarian of you. Bravo.
All right, so
Poke, poke.
if we're not going to go punch Deverak in the face and add to my tooth collection, which
Yeah,
has
we might end up punching Verak in the face. I mean, he might deserve a punch in the face. It's different than
are we
fucking up his whole life.
are we going to the village where the doppelgangers are and bringing the Inquisition there?
I'd like to get that done as soon as possible, please.
Yeah. Look at Thogrim. He's all excited.
He's
Of course he
Howie's
is.
flipping in his hands.
It would be a miracle
Can I
if How
go
doesn't
to the
fall from cannon fire.
Ironfell? Can I go to the Ironfell before we go? Or is this something that has to be done by lunch?
Oh, I'm sure there's time. I'm going to leave it to you.
Go to what you need.
Okay, Brennos is going to go to the Ironfells. He might end up not getting bargains, Bagnors, but we might have time. He's going to go to the Ironfell estate
Okay.
to go Article 13 his way up to the
Is anyone coming with him?
Barnabas will go, I suppose, because he wants to get away from the Darbians. So much ass kissing, jeez.
Thogrim, you gonna go?
Thogrim will go with them, yeah.
Okay.
You
Slake's like,
even need to use the bucket afterwards after you've done...
Can we hurry after this? It's getting annoying.
alright, so bang, bang, bang. Article 13, let me in.
Well, pretty much, bang, bang, bang.
There's some confused clan guards, and then he's got his clan that is at the residence, and
Okay, I'm looking for Bram Ironfell.
there's a bit of confusion about where Bram is, and Bram's not home.
Okay. I'm going to go... We're going to go to the Ember Sunders.
Okay.
I would like to speak with Eleno or Arleno. There's an R in there. I just...
Yeah, by this time it's like midnight.
That's fine.
Eventually, servant's like, "You want Arleno?
I'm looking for Arleno.
He of the blessed name is asleep."
He is wanted for questioning. He is wanted for questioning.
He of the blessed name? Interesting.
Arleno is.
Yep.
Yeah, it's also worth noting, like that the Ironfells are also one of the clans that invested with Lord Verak, and we're going to steal your share of the mines.
Those dirty bastards.
In case you want to punch your face.
What about this Ember Sunders? Do we want to punch their faces too? That guy looks infuriating.
He's based on
For the Inquisition!
Some nervous people. Eventually, Arleno is summoned. They light some continual light torches. They bring them out to light up the front of the building,
All right. We're taking Arleno to the holding place where Amadeus was taken.
By the light of the golden dragon, what is the meaning of this?
Just got a few questions. We're gonna take him. We're taking him to the prison, and we're gonna stick him in a cell until we're back from the Bargle adventure.
So you arrest Arleno?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Okay, basically
take his holy symbol, all that stuff off him.
Okay, you basically arrest their head butler and probably some function in their church. And
now think about what you've done.
We're sticking them in. We'll deal with them in the morning.
I was like, you're really taking this thing to your head, huh?
Yeah, there are some rooms in Care Overlook that have been converted into cells for interrogation, and you hand over the prisoner to this guy. Now, let me see if I can find him. Not this guy. Did I bring him on this map? Let me have a look. See.
Where are you guys looking?
I'm searching.
No, I know.
A very tired, but dedicated servant of the Imperium.
Okay.
Brother Brennos. This guy doesn't sleep. You know he was working early this morning.
Strong constitution for a human. Blessed be.
I have my faith, unlike many of the people here in this city. What have we here? I was beginning to wonder whether you were going to bring anyone in for proper interrogation. Don't worry, we'll have this little bird singing by no time.
When he provides the location and the knowledge on location and whereabouts of Bram Ironfell, let him be.
Bram Ironfell?
He probably knows more than just that. You don't get as rich as that lady without stepping on some throats, you know what I mean?
Bram Ironfell evaded inspection, and I believe this man was the cause of such evasion.
That dirty traitor.
A serious charge.
That's probably the sound he made.
Yeah, my dogs are fighting right now.
He's probably gagged or something at this point. Yeah.
I'll tell you where he is.
Still, I would caution giving problems to the candidates.
Aye. Maybe interrogation is a little too much.
The true sight of our five-faced God will gaze upon all those that appear in Care Overlook during the elections, including candidates and the heads of clans and their guards and servants, as we are all servants unto them.
We all serve.
Indeed. He was about to say something, but he decided not to. It would have been directed.
I'll play along to a point.
Yep. Don't worry, we'll take a good care of him. Is there anything else, Brother Inquisitor?
No, simply the knowledge on the whereabouts and how Bram Ironfell evaded inspection at the Ember Sunder estate.
All right. I wasn't aware there was an operation this evening at the Ember Sunder estate. We should work on our coordination a little bit better, Brother Inquisitor. It would be much more efficient.
The Inquisition never rests.
How many men did you bring to the Ember Sunder estate?
2.
That's not a lot.
There wasn't supposed to be 6 of them. There was supposed to be 1.
I see.
Trying to be cordial. Not have to be dirty about things.
Well, I suppose you wandering around, stumbling around in the dark, may rustle up a few grouses. You and your Inquisitor Druid have erratic ways. At first, I thought it was detrimental, until it had results. They won't see you coming. A tactic that I've used quite a few times before.
I suspect this man has sneak attack. He's giving me strong vivisectionist vibes.
He looks at the other 3. He doesn't say anything, but he just took note of who's with you. You're pretty sure that's going to be in a report somewhere.
That's fine.
Yep. If there isn't anything else...
Does anyone in there need a lawyer? Just joking, just joking.
Funny. I heard about your case in defending the mutant Amadeus, Hunchback of Foundry. In my opinion, he should have hung for his crimes.
Well, in the opinion of the judges, one of whom was the High Inquisitor, he got the sentence that they deemed appropriate. So,
Yes,
perhaps someday when you are judge, you will have your way.
Amadeus was lucky he was not arrested by the Inquisition, and that he was arrested by more secular concerns.
Well, he actually went to the church first. The church turned him in. Strange that.
Lavinia has told me all about the inefficiencies of her church and being duped by a doppelganger. In fact, she is under my wing now. Such mistakes will not be made again.
Well, I'm
Sonny
sure she
likes her for
appreciates
some
your
reason.
guidance.
Good evening, Inquisitor.
Good evening. All hail the five-faced god.
Hail. Say a quiet dwarvish prayer, and we will leave the band
Oh,
to...
he's not getting any sleep tonight, that one. Nuh-uh.
Did a bird thing.
So, I have to satisfy many gods, and there's at least 6 on the list who think I did the right thing there. There's at least 6 on that list that are like, this is the correct thing to do.
You just,
that
go with what
that-
the majority thinks.
that was Chief Inquisitor Xaver Electo. He is the second in command underneath the Grand Inquisitor of Volcanica, at least in this area. Yeah. He's his left-hand man.
He's the difficult one.
Yep.
Okay.
You're pretty sure he's using spells to stay awake all night long.
Oh yeah, he's using less restoration. That's just the...
There's also one where you can just keep watch and just be awake.
Oh, there's the one where it's
Everwatch
like...
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you slap a ring of sustenance on top of that, and you're like, I live for work.
Oh, you got a bit of a power trip? Maybe, but what Inquisitor worth his salt have you met that put up with shenaniganry to the level that they were pulling? They might do this on the core world, maybe, but not on Volcanica. Inquisitors have to mean business.
The next time he's here, you're going to be like, you think you're funny now? You got any jokes now?
We'll save him in the morning, as long as we don't die or forget.
Okay, you guys, I guess, spend time at the Gilded Lily, or that evening, or some of you go back to Thogrim's Forge. And the next day, what are you all doing?
Right. So we're gonna go to that village now.
This week,
Who's coming with me?
This week, the astral portal needs to be relocked because it's been 15 days since the attack.
We can't because we don't have.
We need that. That place needs to be protected.
So now we have to have a human there or someone.
Well, the Githzeri are there.
You have a second scroll.
Yeah, but we need that to learn the spell.
Well, we don't really need to because we've got Mythic. The thing is that second scroll.
We can't cast it because we're not high enough level.
Well, sure we can. Don't roll one. It's in fact it is roll one and still cast it. Is it a divine spell?
Yep, I think so.
It's a wizard spell as well.
It's a wizard spell. Give me a second. Brennos has an item that it's
called Gate Lock?
It's 8th. Shit.
Dimensional lock.
It's 8th, yeah, that's what I was saying. Dimensional lock.
Okay. Do we have a full meta magic, like a rod of meta magic, rod of extend greater?
You know what? Hang on a second. I gotta check my character sheet. Barnabus has some rods, and I don't think he ever uses them.
Because if
Now, Thogrim can memorize this, can learn the spell at 8th.
But you can't cast it yet.
Yet, no, I can't cast it.
Right.
The word extend appears on Brennos' character sheet, although
I have an item that only goes to 6th circle.
Okay.
The brazier. Sunny, I think.
Cog has an amazing extendable prosthetic arm.
Beat you with it.
Barnabus also has the word extend. Although I don't see where. Oh, he has a lesser metamagic rod of extend.
Lesser, okay.
Lesser. Okay. Those are also good. Alright. So none of us are like the overcast characters, right? We don't have like powers that
No.
Okay. I think we cast it, but when we cast it, basically that gives us 3 days or 3 weeks, 3 time chunks of no issues. And then we have
Issues.
9 chunks of weeks with issues or whatever.
Oh, hold on. Well, yeah, you're right. Train to level is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, crap.
If you moved your training to level up, that's a possibility too.
That's what I was saying last time. If we move it, if we like train now, we can memorize a spell and cast it.
This is where things get really messy when we start doing that. But yeah, this is the state that we're in, where we've got 2 scrolls and then a solution that, particularly we're told previously around the train to level not be movable. If it's movable now,
if from a management of characters perspective, I say just
move it.
Well, the other way.
No, I would say not move it. I would say just keep it as it is, and we'll have to send some troops at that site.
We need. So, who are the people who can cast the scroll?
Right now, currently, nobody.
No.
Well, to cast the scroll and like
Barnabus can cast the scroll.
Sunny, Widget, Barnabus,
Thogrim can cast it.
Right.
Yeah.
One of those need to basically live by that portal, and if something starts coming through, you lock it. And we basically have somebody sit there doing like, I'm going to do my initiative check against the portal.
Barnabus will volunteer.
See, Thogrim can't be in that list.
Desk down there for him.
And he'll write his PhD beside.
And he'll write his PhD in quiet.
Okay. There we go. Like we need to do something like that. We need a way to basically use and not use the item, and that's we put a person there with the item. Then we can cast the scroll right before we train, and then we can train in peace.
Oh, I see. You're going to cast a scroll if somebody starts coming through.
Yes.
And have to deal with the people that come through.
Yeah.
Well, that one person that comes through, right?
Yeah,
It'll be
The scout that
one-
comes through is like, okay, here we go.
whatever gets through before it gets locked, right?
Yeah, I see a lot of Barnabas's downtime stuff that could be done anywhere.
Yep.
That's a solution.
And Barnabas being near some weird terror dimensions, that's normal.
Oh no!
Isn't
not
he
the
writing? Isn't he
portal.
writing his
PhD
PhD
on
on?
travel and
Planner ley lines. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, where did you get your information from?
Being near an altar of a dead god who you peed in.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I did that, didn't I?
Oh, I did that, didn't I?
All right, I'm going to take a quick bio. You guys should decide who you're going to bring to the village of Talar to go kick doppelgangers.
Inquisitor?
Yep. There was also that's where the Azers came from, so there may be some connection to where the Azers are coming from. And then
Barnabas is going to share the knowledge that there's a brazier there with the symbol of the Sultan of the city of Brass. So maybe expect there to be Azers or fire-related things.
Resist fires or whatever. Yeah.
Resist fires and protection from fires should be up.
Sounds good. Yeah, if you could collect a little group, I'm on the Overlook map of the ones that are going to go there. That'd be great. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, yeah, I have to go to bed. I will be bringing Quintessa because I'm assuming this fight's going to go longer than tonight.
I assume, yeah, it's like 11:30. So yeah,
Right.
likely.
Otherwise, I'd just say just leave my characters behind. But
Sunday. Bring Quintessa.
How many people are we bringing?
We'll bring Quintessa and Valsorin.
I think Quintessa can do is she can spend a standard action and use a blessing, get a +2 sacred bonus to both her AC and saving throws.
Mhm.
And she can spend a key point, swift action, to gain a +2 insight bonus to AC. They both last for 1 minute. And that's in addition to the +4 dodge bonus. She can use
Nice.
the key, but
Okay.
that would be
We
a
should have
separate
really
action.
split up those magic items.
That's fine.
She can get her AC
Particularly in
up
downtime,
pretty
how
good.
hard could the encounters be?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe have her put up a shield spell-a-bark skin and mirror images. Her AC should be through the roof at that point. Crane style, free action Crane style because she's got the combat mastery.
She is monk enough for that. Yeah.
She's monk enough for that.
Oh my word! I'm just looking at Sunny's, going like, holy smokes! All right. So
Where are the guys we're taking?
I've,
Are we looking here?
I'm looking right here.
Okay, so who goes? This guy. Where's his? Okay. And who's this? Why is it 2 talks? Oh my god.
One for each eye.
Let's get rid of this one.
Did you cut out one of your eyes to put talk in, or no?
No.
Just checking. A lot of those eye-shaped items sometimes have like.
No.
Of course not.
I'll be with your ideas. Oh, Adam, question. You know the hand cannons, those 5-shot magical pistols that shoot cannonballs?
Mhm.
If the user changes size, does the pistol change size and the weapon damage go up?
It is a good question. Sort of. I don't know the answer to it.
Does the magic increase their size category, or does the magic make them cannonball size?
Well, in this, the magic on the pistol turns the pistol shot into a cannonball. So I don't think it actually applies.
Yeah.
That's too bad. Because you can imagine what a medium to gargantuan category change would be. 2086 per shot. What the fuck? Yeah. Okay, so this is Cog. I don't need Cog right now. I need Thogrim. Does this Thogrim have everything on Thogrim's sheet? No.
All right, guys. I gotta get ready for bed.
All right.
Cool, man. Night, buddy.
Have a good game.
Yeah,
Hey.
we're
Good
gonna
night, bud.
do something.
Okay.
This was gonna happen. I
I
think.
don't know what it's gonna be.
If you guys are caught in smoke or something you can't see through, echolocation.
Echolocation.
Dispel.
Marty, you're okay with Valsorn?
Yeah.
And then I think.
I'm ready for bed there. See you, Marty.
Okay. Have a good one, Mark.
Good night.
Mhm.
I think this is the teleport group. Sunny is able to bring another one, although he doesn't have greater teleport. So, like it's whether or not Cog wants to go.
Do you guys want me to bring Cog?
We
Do we have?
have a tank. We have a tank. We have a mage tank. We've had tank mage. We've got a mage tank. We've got a cannon.
A striker and a cannon.
And
Wait,
then
yeah. Brennos is there. We have a tank. Melee, caster. Yeah, the guys are okay. I can bring him. Just,
This is a well-rounded adventuring party.
it is.
Now, not bringing Widget to fight Bargles.
You've got two characters. He's got. I mean, I could bring him.
Because it's
You've
like
got-
the Bargles are casters. So it's. Do you want them to fight the casters?
You've got two You've got two. Well, they hate Cog.
The prismatic scale I got away, right?
Well, let's just do it. Oh, yeah, okay, the crew of 7 will go in. How's that?
That's fine. This works. We are going to the. So, what is the teleport
The speed with
location?
which Marty moved Slake in there, I was like, okay,
No.
let's bring them all.
You asked him last time you want to go kill some wizards.
Yeah, and he said
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, those 7.
All right. So we're bringing a pretty full juice crew.
All right. Has
These three-
Curb stop.
Has Sonny ever been to Talar before? Now he did spend several weeks traveling up
Just
and down the
going
river.
everywhere.
I'm gonna check something. Let me copy this group. I don't know if I changed the map twice. Oh, we can always change it back. So I think it's on the same river that Sunny was traveling up and down. So Sunny has seen the outside of Talar.
Okay.
Let's go to the Volcanica map.
Oh, Cog replaces his.
Here's Overlook. Here are the vents, Monastery of the Asunder Chain, and we go down Drellin's Ferry, and Talar is along the southern bank of the Upper Sunrise River, just outside of Brindol. So Sunny spent time going up and down this place.
Yeah.
I don't know if he stopped in Talar because Talar is pretty small.
Well, I think we can.
But you've
get
seen it.
close
You've
enough
seen
to
it from
walk.
the air that you could appear in the streets of Talar if you want.
Perfect. Let's go for that.
Hey, Cog's has been drinking his mutagen.
Yeah,
Well,
and,
sure.
Yeah, we're doing that.
and the distance is like 60.
One
Oh,
teleport.
it's 120 miles away.
Yeah. If we would like wind walk, but we've got Slake, so we'll teleport.
Okay.
Slake's a little less. He's just easier to teleport. We're just gonna. He's easier to teleport. We're going to put. Like communal protection from fire on everybody. Or communal resist fire on everyone before we go, as well as a couple of long-term buffs for Sunny himself.
Okay, give me a moment. Let me bring you to a map.
And I think we're going to. I think we need true seeing for today. I have a feeling that we're just gonna. It's gonna be basically. It's gonna be a necessity.
3, 4.
Okay, there's the village of Talar, nestled high along a cliffside, overlooking the Upper Sunrise River, coming out of the mountains.
Pretty.
That smoking is from something that's outside of the town. You thought it was just a big brush fire or something, but when you arrive back, it's still belching smoke in the same spot.
Okay.
You do notice that there's this haze all around the town. And let's just see what the current weather is like. There is a literal snowstorm of ash that is coming down over the town.
Well,
Big fluffy flakes. Every once in a while, gust of wind. You're in the middle of winter, in a temperate climate. So, you just going to appear in the middle of the town, or are you going to appear outside, or?
Oh, we're going to appear in the middle of town.
Okay. Oop.
Very polygonal blue jay in front of us.
Copy these guys, and then I'm going to go to a map that you can't see yet. Okay, give me a percentile, Sonny.
Okay.
Can Sunny take us all?
89.
Yeah, how many people can Sonny take?
Sunny can take.
I think we need somebody else to do it as well.
So 5 plus himself. If we need one extra, I can actually push it to get one more. So he can
Doesn't
take
matter.
6 or 7, depending if I'm not certain what the total was.
6 people.
7. Oh, right. We're 6 and 7 with you. That's right.
7 with me. Okay,
Yeah.
so he can spend a mythic point and get everybody. Because he is.
Oh.
Or we can just cast teleport separately, but it'd be nice to show up together.
It's also good to know that we can take everybody, knowing that we can do this.
All right. In this miserable day, it appears that most of the activity in the center of town around lunchtime when you arrive is at the Green Dragon Inn in Talar. And you appear right outside of it.
I want to talk to Damascus Shire. Anyways.
There are drifts of snow and ash that are in the streets, and people have shoveled and tramped their way from their various businesses and homes to the front of the Green Dragon Inn, and it's a DC 10 survival check to know that most of the town's probably here today.
Okay. We are.
It would be a DC 10 perception check to hear the hustle and bustle and the clinking of glasses and laughter and a bit of impromptu song
We've
inside.
walked into like a level 3 adventure. Awesome. All right, let me go. Nice. We go into the tavern.
Yep, you can see every once in a while when the wind lets up, you could see the constant plume of smoke seems to be coming from some place further south of the town, not within the town's boundaries.
Okay. Which direction from here is the tower?
It's south, like you're.
Follow the road.
Let's just see, north, south. So yeah, it's on the other side.
Okay.
Are we here to kill some wizards, or are we here for a drink?
How long did it take for Slake to wake up?
Oh, I guess 5d6 rounds. He wanted you.
5d6?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got it. 2 minutes.
2 minutes? All right, so
No way, he's gonna hang out here for 2 minutes.
we are having a drink by the time Slake wakes up covered in snow in the street.
It's a
right.
protection from arrows and delay poison communal.
All right, so a robot, a bat, and a dwarf inquisitor walk into a bar. I mean, What's going on here? You open up the doors. You guys look weird. There's an Imperial guard, an Azer, a robot, a bat, and a dwarf. Everyone stops what they're doing and looks over. Are you guys doing anything threatening or embarrassing or anything as everyone's just looking at you?
Does anybody look Does anybody look suspicious? Brennos is making note of the people in the room to see if anybody is going to suddenly decide that now is the right time to go bust ass through the snow.
A very cold-looking Ganassi is sitting at a chair by the door. He's got a half a fur cloak kind of draped over himself. He's shivering. Welcome to the Green Dragon.
If you're that weak in constitution, why are you by the door? We're gonna close the door.
I'm. He looks back over his shoulder. I'm charging admission. This is my bar, you know. Well, it's my dad's bar, but he's lying.
How's your dad?
Hmm?
How's your dad?
Oh, he's doing just fine. 1 silver each.
Okay, Brennos will pay a silver each for the group.
He seems surprised at a moment, and he's looking at all the silver in his hand. Thanks, and he puts it away, and he looks over his shoulder again, and he's like, here, a nice table for you. Quit bothering the customers, Neal. Oh, yeah, I'm just taking off. Goes rushing upstairs, glancing at the silvers that are in his pocket.
That's fine.
This one's pretty drafty. Hello?
We won't be long.
Fancy armor you got there. You too. Just trying to look underneath the cog hat. Oh, and aren't you a cutie? She's a little biscuit up to the bat.
Thank you.
We're no stranger to wizards' familiars around here. Okay, she. A round of ales. Anything else? I'd try the pies before they're all gone.
Do the pie.
Okay, the bar is busy. There are some folk that stand out from just regulars. Somebody who hasn't taken their eyes off of you are the two that are sitting at the end of the bar. There's an elf with fiery red hair, and she's wearing armor. She's got an elven curve blade on her back, and a tiefling that is in a black flowing outfit and has a pair of shears at his side in like a holster.
Marty's worst nightmare. Snippy beard.
Dude. Not cool. It's a very large Ganassi. You're pretty sure that they are Knowledge Planes. I think Thogrim has some, and Val has some.
Knowledge Planes?
They might be Earth Ganassi. A very like stout Earth Ganassi comes out with a plate of pies, and he's putting them down. It looks like some people are rushing the bar to go and eat these wonderful smelling pies. They turn out to be very buttery, crusted meat pies with a very interesting exotic spice to them. They're good.
It was good.
Along with the crisp beer that's probably being refrigerated outside in the ash snow. It's actually a fine.
Got a smoky taste to it.
It's a fine meal. 5 settings are put down, and a little bowl of peas are put out for the bat. I'm not sure what bats eat.
You'll eat anything.
They're nice and crisp and they're frozen. She goes over and she grabs something out of a bowl and comes back and sprinkles a little bit of coarse salt over the peas, and takes a little bit of the dripping butter from one of the pies and tips it over the peas. There we go. You gotta trick the little ones to eat their greens.
Thank Sonny with B speak. Thank you.
Oh, he talked. He talked. Apparently, it's like not a big deal because they're around wizards. In fact, there's a wizard casting a spell at you. He's just cast Detect Magic, and he's scanning the group of you. He was sitting at a table alone. He has a big staff. He has a big staff.
No wonder you don't got any friends.
That's quite rude, you know.
I've never seen your faces before.
Oh, it's not really a good enough reason to do what you did.
Just passing through.
Awful weather to just be passing through. Where are you coming from? Says the server. Her name is Nally.
Overlook, man.
Overlook. Oh.
Hey.
Headed to Brindol.
Oh, won't even get that far.
Oh. Wizard business. Awful lot of you folks coming around these days. At least none of your names are Boggle, she says.
Does anybody react to that Bargle statement? Like, they were like...
The apprentice has got a sour face. He goes back to attacking his pie now that the pies are all being served. Like a wave of pies has hit the building.
like the oven...
Yeah, everyone's chomping and eating. Hey, I didn't get one! You know, that sort of thing. And...
So, Midge...
My name is Serten.
You sure about that? Oh, you're certain.
I haven't heard that one 1,000 times before.
When you live like a dwarf, you're gonna get... If you live like a dwarf, you'll get used to it.
He's looking at you guys. Let's see. He doesn't know who Brennos is. He knows what an Imperial Guard is.
He knows what that is.
Is that Master Thogrim?
Quite observant. You are.
Certain?
Sir, what do you say?
Certain.
His name is Serten.
Right.
Like Serten. Serten.
He was about to grab his staff, but he leaves it behind. His staff's like a glaive. It's like part wizard staff with a big honking blade at the end of it.
That kind of wizard.
He walks over. Yeah, he's like in his 30s. He's probably eaten a few too many of the pies, but he's robust. He does have a lot of what look like burn scars up his arms, and when you are looking at it, he notices you looking at it. He rolls his sleeves down, almost like he's trying to hide it, like he's embarrassed of it.
It's all right. You'll eventually get the second circle, says the band.
I'll have you know that I have mastered third circle spells, is what he says, and he sits down at the table. Is there something that I can help you with, Master Thogrim? I see that you've brought some of your friends. I assume that armor is legitimate. It is. Val hasn't even sat down.
Maybe some sort of crime if it wasn't.
Indeed it would be.
Question for you. Have there been any Azure around here?
Azer? Yeah, we get Azer visitors quite often.
Where do they usually go?
You notice him, like, feels like it's something he's not supposed to talk about. My master Falrinth is the custodian of such places, and he is quite adept at speaking the Ignan tongue. I can stumble my way through a few words, so I don't get to, receive them when they arrive. Some of the spices that are in this pie that you're eating are actually from the Plane of Fire.
In Ignan, he says, they taste good.
Yes.
If you're having trouble with your Ignin, I could help, says the bat. I like Ignin.
What a
It has a very smoky flavor.
what a smart familiar you have, Master Thogrim.
Oh, that's not my familiar.
Oh, whose is it? He looks at.
Come now,
Contessa?
Thogrim. You and I are very familiar.
That's Sonny. You can introduce yourself.
Are there any problems?
Oh no.
There has been a lot of, strange traffic around these parts.
Oh, please tell me. I'm interested.
Oh, there's this
Let's continue.
absolutely infuriating wizard that's been lingering around here. His name is Boggle.
Oh. How many? Where can this? Where does this boggle reside? Why is he infuriating? You say?
He's been trading spells or learning things from my master Falrinth. You see, he's a retired sage and a custodian, and many people who seek great knowledge seek out my master.
I'd like to speak with your master. Actually, that would be quite useful.
If he's not too busy, he is getting rather old.
Sonny, you can help him with that, yeah?
If he wants to.
Yeah, good. Good. Will you please speak with your master on my behalf, and let's see if we can set something up soon, if possible. Don't plan on staying
There's
long.
one thing that you notice is that everybody here has nice clothing. You get from their behavior that there are quite a few commoners here, but everyone has tailored clothing. Not everyone's dressed in foppish noble robes, but there's high quality clothing that everyone has spent and that looks like it's functional.
Why does I got a question for you, wizard. That's your real name. If you're certain that's your real name.
Oh, please, by the gods.
Why has everybody got fancy pants here?
Well, most people not from around here either come to visit my master or come to visit the man at the end of the bar who's been eyeing you up since you got here. He's probably just taking your measurements. That's Sheer. Danica Sheer. Oh, he's a tiefling, I know, but Ganassi here.
No. We got no problems with tieflings, don't worry about it.
Yes. People come from all around Elsia Vale to be tailored. His prices are decent, and, well, he said that we are walking advertisements. I think I understand what that means.
That means you're interested in his clothing.
I don't like the way he said it. The thing about him is you get tailored, and it seems like he's all kind of like... Some people think he's a spy.
Oh. Why would that be?
Or on the run from some, evil cabal of wizards. All sorts of rumors.
Well, if that was the case, he wouldn't
Still-
advertise his skill, would he?
I've been mistaken as a mage who knows fifth circle spells with these beautiful robes. They sort of are cut in the style of a robe of the Archmagi that I saw once.
Well, good for you.
In Denovar. He says, like, he's been to Denovar.
It's in Denivar's where I saw him.
I'm sure you're going to be a great wizard one day.
You're an apprentice of Aragathas, aren't you?
Yes.
And you blew up the alchemy shop in Brindol.
I was defending the city, and there were many assailants there. I had to save the citizens.
Oh yes, I was there on that day too. I protected a bunch of people in a tavern.
Good, excellent.
You do you.
Now, about your master.
Falrinth? Yes.
Yes,
He
I'd like to set something up.
is the custodian of the Smoking Tower and the its lands. He's avoiding saying something.
Smoking Tower, eh?
Smoking Tower? Yeah, that's right. I was about to say that